Here at my Breeze studio, Breezy Ops Station 87, we play the great games. And after a successful first game of Wheel of Fortune for the PlayStation 2, winning $47,785, it's time for me to test my knowledge. They've sent me to the Jeopardy office today, over in the Nintendo 64 section. So let's play some Jeopardy for the Nintendo 64. Yes, this game is a bit tricky, but I'll do my best. Once again, joining me is Robo Rager 1. Hello.
This is Jeopardy.
And you know what? Computer opponent's level will be easy. Question difficulty level, we'll do easy, average, and expert questions. And I also want to thank Robo Rager 1 because he created a logo for my new channel, which I do appreciate very much. On with the show.
And now, here is our host, Alex Trebek.
Welcome to your favorite game of answers and questions. We know who the contestants are, so let's go to work in the first round, the Jeopardy round, which has the one daily double. Categories are...
We're going to be dealing with musical instruments, social reformers, people, the 1920s, the Holy Land, and finally, potpourri.
Make a selection.
Alright, musical instruments for 100. Tiny versions of these metal instruments are worn on the fingers of belly dancers. What are cymbals?
That's a correct response. Select again.
Musical instruments for 200. It's the smallest member of the family that includes It's the smallest member of the family of instruments that includes the cello. What is the viola?
No, sorry.
No. In the hole already. That's not a good place to be. It's the violin. Violin.
Select again.
Okay, musical instruments for 300, please. The body of a banjo is round. The body of a balalaika is this shape. What is a square?
Wrong.
No.
Anyone else?
Oh boy. This is not good. Triangular. Triangular.
Pick again.
Musical instruments for 400. The strings on a Japanese kobo are made from this fiber. What is silk?
That's right.
Alright.
Select again.
Out of the hole. Musical instruments for 500, please.
Answer.
Alright, daily double. I can risk up to 500, so that's what I'll do. Since the 15th century, it has had three main parts. The soundbox, neck, and pillar. The pedals are 18th century. Oh dear. What is... I'm gonna say, what is the organ?
No, that's incorrect.
No. It's the harp.
Select again.
That was a tough question. Potpourri 100. This World War I flying ace later served as president of Eastern Airlines. Who is Eddie Rickenbacker?
That's a correct response. Select again.
Potpourri for 200. This country's best grade of coffee is Medellin. What is Colombia?
You got it. Select again.
Potpourri for 300. Of Paul Revere's engravings, the one depicting this March 5th, 1770 street fight is the most famous. Oh, I don't remember. The Boston Massacre. That's right.
Select again.
Potpourri for 400. In 1156, Prince Yuri Dolgoruki erected the first fortress on the site of this present one. I'm going to say, what is the Kremlin?
You got it.
Alright.
Select
Got
again.
some money again. Potpourri for 500. The Gulf of Venezuela connects this lake with the Caribbean Sea. What is Lake Maracaibo?
You got it.
Alright.
Select again.
4 categories left. Which one do I feel most comfortable with? People for 100, I guess. In 1922, Imelda Marcos threw her shoe into the ring and ran for president of this country. She lost. What is the Philippines?
That's a correct response. Select again.
I'll go with people for 200. This former vice president values his 3 children, Corinne, Tucker, and Benjamin. Who is Dan Quayle?
That's right. Select again.
I'll go with people for 300. He was dancing with the Kirov Ballet when he defected in 1974 and soon joined the ABT. Alright, we hear from Mahdi first time around. Alexander Goodenough?
Sorry.
No.
Anyone else?
I'll try it. Who is Baryshnikov?
That's right.
Alright!
Select again.
People for 400. This son of a cigar maker became president of CBS News in 1929 and remained at the helm for over 50 years. President of CBS News. Oh. William Paley.
That's right.
That's right, yeah.
Make a selection.
Okay. Social reformers for 100. In 1869, Elizabeth Cady Stanton and this woman founded the National Woman Suffrage Association. Who is Susan B. Anthony?
You got it.
Good.
Make a selection.
People for 500. In 1971 and 1972, poet Pablo Neruda was this South American country's ambassador to France. Oh, I should know this. I should know this, but it's not coming to me. What is Peru? No.
Sorry. Wrong. Anyone else?
I'll try it. I'm gonna say, what is Bolivia?
No, that's incorrect.
No, it's not Bolivia.
Anyone else?
It's not Peru. It's not Bolivia. Chile.
Make a selection.
Social reformers 200. In 1837, Friedrich Froebel opened his first of these schools for children in Blankenburg. What is a kindergarten?
That's a correct response.
Oh, good.
Select again.
Social reformers for 300. In 1910, she published 20 Years at Hull House. I'm not exactly sure about this one. But let's see if Jen knows. Jane Addams?
That's right.
Oh, okay.
Make a selection.
Social reforms for 400. Charles Kingsley was against sweated labor and was one of the first churchmen to support this evolutionist. Who is Charles Darwin?
You got it.
Oh, right.
Make a selection.
Social reformers for 500. Born in 1839, this British chocolate maker provided housing and pensions for his workers. Who is Hershey?
No, that's not right. Anyone else?
I think he was afraid I might go for that. Alex, that is. George Cadbury?
You got it.
Okay.
Make a selection.
Going on. Holy Land for 100. Recapturing the Holy Land was the goal of these military expeditions of the 11th to the 13th centuries. What were the Crusades?
You got it. Make a selection.
No, the Holy Land for 200. Though the Holy Land's borders are indistinct, its western edge is largely provided by this sea. What is the Mediterranean?
That's a correct response. Select again.
The Holy Land for 300. His letters from the Holy Land to a California newspaper form part of Innocents Abroad. Ooh, okay, this one I'm not quite sure about. It was Mark Twain. Mark Twain.
Pick again.
The Holy Land for 400, please. This synonym for the Holy Land comes from a Greek word derived from Hebrew for land of the Philistines. What is Palestine?
You got it.
Alright.
Select again.
The Holy Land for 500, please. The goal of this Jewish nationalist movement was the creation of a state in the Holy Land. Zionism.
Select again.
That just leaves 1920s. 100, please. On the 5th day of the 5th month of 1921, she introduced her number 5 perfume. Who is Coco Chanel?
That's right. Select again.
Alright, now I know I'm going to go with the 1920s for 200, but that will happen when we come back for part 2 of my first game of Jeopardy for the Nintendo 64, so stay right where you are, folks.